Good afternoon, audience. My name is Logan Ragno, and in this presentation, I will showcase how the Australian Bureau of Statistics can utilize Excel to calculate the average income inequality within each state of Australia, pinpoint which areas of each state have the highest inequality, and identify the correlation between income inequality and unemployment rate within every state. My mission is to identify which state in Australia has the lowest average income inequality, identify the largest regions contributing to the most inequality, and provide a tool to help the Australian Bureau of Statistics easily gather this information. Furthermore, I will analyse the impact of income inequality on Australia through different economic frameworks, and answer key points of interest such as the overall impact on the economy and impact on consumer and producer choice. These databases were borrowed from the Australian Bureau of Statistics database of Gini coefficients as well as unemployment rate. Income inequality is defined as the severity of difference in income distribution within a population and is a vital instrument for measuring the standard of living and economic state of a country. Income inequality has wide-reaching effects on several aspects of an economy, including the level of education, unemployment, and economic growth. To effectively measure income inequality, we use the Gini index to calculate the distribution of income within an area. This is then denoted with a value between 0 and 1, placing it on a scale known as the Gini coefficient. 0 meaning complete equality and 1 meaning complete inequality. Countries must strive for low levels of income inequality as it provides the best living standards for their population. Low income inequality is characterized by an even distribution of income, meaning most families earn similar incomes, whereas highly unequal countries are characterized by severely unfair distribution of income, meaning the majority of families earn much less than the richer families do. Income inequality has extreme impacts on the economy, as large percentiles of the population are unable to afford necessities, such as food, shelter, healthcare, and education. This drastically drops the standard of living within these countries, as well as the level of education and life expectancy. Furthermore, this intense pressure on families who earn low income drives a classist agenda, with societies creating social unrest as civilians garner hatred for the extremely rich families. These circumstances create a classist society and severely increase the rate of crime. Thus, it is imperative that Australia strives for a low level of income inequality. Macroeconomic decisions can be founded with the intent to lower the level of income inequality. Macroeconomic policies that focus on increasing taxation on high bracket earners, lowering taxation for low bracket earners, and providing stimulus packages for those in poverty will help reduce income inequality. Consumers' choice is a form of macroeconomics that pertains to the preferences of consumers' consumption and demand. It analyzes the decision-making process of consumers by accounting for consumers' desires for utility in conjunction with their budget constraints. A consumer's choice is heavily influenced by the income inequality within their country, as this accounts for the average income they will receive, and thus heavily impacts the budget of a majority of consumers. A consumer's decision is influenced by their desire for utility, how much they need a product, in relation to their budget, how much funds they are willing to allocate to procure that product. Thus, a country with high inequality will have a majority of consumers whose decisions are majorly influenced by their small budget. In contrast, a highly equal country provides consumers with the opportunity to let utility decide, as they are less restrained by their budget in comparison. In economics, producers' choice is a form of microeconomics that refers to the decisions producers make to maximize their profit while minimizing costs. Producers choose what goods or service to produce, how much to produce, what resources to use, and which production process to apply, considering factors like market conditions, economy, costs, and available resources. Income inequality has large impacts on producer choice, as countries with high inequality of income distribution are restricted when attempting to maximize profits, as consumers are highly receptive to changes in price, prioritizing low-budget alternatives. This puts large restraints on producers, as they must produce products that have budget-friendly prices to sell stock. Furthermore, producers will have lower funds to spend on procuring their own stock, resulting in a balancing act. Named ranges, tables, and conditional formatting. Utilizing these tools, we can effectively organize our data in a presentable form that's easy to navigate and identify key areas of interest in. Through named ranges, located on the top left of the image, we can easily locate any type of data within any of the below sheets, allowing for easy navigation of any Excel spreadsheet. Excel tables provide a platform for organized data presentation. Furthermore, the drop-down menus located under the names of each column provide users with the ability to filter data by a variety of metrics, such as value and name. Finally, the conditional formatting provides a visual guide for the end user to identify the regions in each state that they have the highest Gini coefficient score, allowing for swift recognition of key areas that need improvement or macroeconomic policies. Finally, slices provide a filter for end users to immediately locate different areas of each table. Employing summary statistics, such as averages, were essential in identifying the Gini coefficient and unemployment rate for each state in Australia from 2001 to 2011. This showed the increase in income inequality and its correlation to unemployment. Furthermore, utilizing the graphs provided a visual aid for end users to identify the increase of the Gini coefficient in relation to the unemployment, as well as graphically showing the differences between each average from 2001 to 2011. Why should you employ me? My database analytical skills, proficiency with Microsoft Excel, proficiency with MacBook and Windows platforms, as well as experience as an employee, as well as a university degree from Macquarie, qualify me to be able to do your Excel spreadsheets. Please consider me for your next job.